one. Addendum number one. I don't know what he just said. What is that? Approval of leadership matter. Please listen. Addendum one. If you are going to vote no on any of these, please just jot down which one. Addendum one. Approval of leadership matters contract for the 11-12 school year in the amount of $681,400, pending receipt of appropriate funds from the state federal government, Title I and School Improvement Grant. In English, if we don't get those monies, it's not coming from local taxpayers, and if we don't get it, it will be prorated reduced. That's number one. Number two, approve it. I'm saying this wrong, I apologize. Approve Asim Johnson and Julie Kerber, high school students, to work the Lakewood Summer Technology Camp Student Support. $10 per hour, not to exceed 30 hours. That's number two. Number three, personnel certificated appointments. Benoit, B-E-N-O-I-T, LDTC, effective September 1-11, terminating June 30th, 12. Salary, MA 30, step 26, $81,593. Stipend, $819, pending negotiations, pending proper documentation. Addendum 4, which we did not discuss in closed session. I would ask Ms. Silva if she can explain that. We'll get to 4. Addendum 5. So 4 as of now is there's nothing to vote on. Addendum 5, approve revision of Chapter 192, 193 to reflect reimbursement of 6% administrative fee to Tree of Knowledge and Catapult Learning for ESL, speech and supplemental instruction, and 4% for Comp Ed. Additionally, Catapult Learning and Psych Ed to be reimbursed 6% administrative fee for exam and classification per recommendation of Pupil Personnel Services.
Too much.
It's not an amount. Addendum 6, appointment, and if she could respectfully please rise, Ebony Baker Rivera, a Lakewood High School graduate. Thank you. You graduated before me. Ebony Baker Rivera, Assistant Principal Middle School, effective July 1st through June 30th, Category 2, MA Step 1, $99,495. Replacement for Richard Fastnack, reassigned as Middle School Principal, please. That's 6. 7. Certificated appointments, Mindy Smith, teacher, LECC, effective September 1-11, terminated June 30th, 12. Salary, BA, Step 1, $44,451. Pending negotiations, replacement for Sasha Goldfarb, which was higher at $51,222, non-renewal. Addendum 8, and this is what Tracy and others were asking. Replacement for page 21, for item 21, page 8, under certificated personnel with the following. Based on consultation with Leadership Matters, the Summer Apex program is being restructured. This will affect our staffing needs. Please see the revised request below. The program for those is scheduled from July 5th to August 5th, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Program Coordinator Corey Fuller, $40 an hour. Guidance Counselor Tracy Taylor, $40 an hour. Security Guard Anthony Bagwell, paid through Tri-County. Teachers, Nancy Doak, Math, $40 per hour. Sharon Freeland, Special Ed English, $40 per hour. Addendum not, this was not discussed in closed session. So we have 2, which is 4 and 9, which were not discussed to the best of my knowledge. We'll get there. Addendum 10, Mr. Gilson, if you could please rise. Superintendent recommendation, Albert Gilson, Principal High School, effective July 1st, 11 through June 30th, 12. Category 1, MA 30, 135, 921. Replacement for Yuli, Tina, reassigned as Clark Principal, 135, 921. So you have in front of you addendum 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Let's do these first, since the others I don't believe you were told about. Go do these first? Okay. Motion to approve? Who? Who? Mr. Fink, seconded by Mr. Friedman. Roll call.
Mr. Fink?
Yes.
Mr. Friedman?
Yes.
Mr. Greenspan?
Yes.
Mrs. Macchio?
Yes.
Mr. Seitler?
Yeah.
Mr. Silver?
Yes, and congratulations to the new hirees.
Mr. Tipp?
Yes.
Mr. Slacken?
Yes.
Mr. Grunhut?
Yes.
I just have to ask a question of the, whatever. What is this? Okay, there's an addendum number 4, approval for the renewal of workers' comp insurance coverage for the 11-12 school year in the amount of $174,150 with Wells Fargo Insurance. This was done through Jasper Perella of Atkinson Insurance. The renewal represents an increase of 1.02% from the 10-11 school year. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Roll call. Discussion. I'm sorry.
Is that more or less of the same as last year?
1.02 more than last year. 1% with 02, 1.02%.
Mr. Fink?
Yes.
Mr. Friedman?
100%. Yes.
Mr. Greenspan?
Yes.
Mrs. Macchio?
Yes.
Mr. Seitler?
No.
Mr. Silver?
Yes.
Mr. Tipp?
Can you explain that to me again, Mike?
What I understand, because I don't know, it's workers' comp insurance, which we have to have.
Okay.
It's for the 11-12 school year, which is starting, actually, welcome, it's now the 11-12 school year. In the amount of $174,150 with Wells Fargo. It's an increase from last year of 1.02%.
It has to be approved.
I just want to understand what it was. I wasn't quite sure.
Workers' comp.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Mr. Slacken?
Yes.
Mr. Grunhut?
Yes.
Motion passes.
I just asked for 4 minutes if it doesn't make
Silva?
If I could impose, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Mr. Al Gilson, who will be the principal. He comes, all right, 2 seconds. He comes to us with a very successful track record, and he has quite a wonderful staff. So I want to welcome you to the district and thank you for accepting this challenge on behalf of
Motion to adjourn.
But he asked us in 4 minutes or less to make a presentation.
Mr. Chair.
There's a motion and a second.
No, we're not adjourning yet. Okay, yes.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion.
Did you mind to make a presentation first? I know exactly why I don't want to do it.
I know, right?
I'll let him make the 4-minute presentation, just so I can do it.
I'll give you very quick.
Just 4 minutes, please. We're all very
Less
tired.
than 4 minutes. Reader's Digest version. Back when I first started, you were having many issues with the school buses, with the service level that you were receiving. A lot of questions about the buses not arriving at their locations in the morning for pickup, all kinds of service issues. One of the ways that we're going to help to ensure that the greatest level of service is provided to the Lakewood school children is to have an electronic device placed on every school bus that services Lakewood. It's this item right here, about the size of a deck of playing cards, and no cost to the Board of Education, no cost to the contracted bus services. It is paid for through subscriptions that parents will contract with Bus Track, the company to my left. And with this device placed on every bus, we will know the location of every bus, we will know the speed it is traveling, we will know the times that it is idling. This device will maintain a 1-year history so that if an issue comes up, a parent calls, they want to know what happened to the bus yesterday, or if an incident occurred, if there was a fight on the bus, we will be able to tell how long that bus was idle, how long that bus was in its particular place. God forbid there's an accident, we will know the rate of speed that the bus was traveling just prior to the accident. We will know if the brakes were applied. This device will give us information. Information is power. Information will allow me to be a better manager, to manage what you are asking me to manage.
Because I have one good question. If you said it's going to be paid for by parents,
Yes,
what happens if the parents don't buy into it?
it's
What's the
totally,
cost?
In that too.
the parent cost is $5 per month, am I correct?
If they want.
If they want it. It's voluntary. This is going to be provided at no cost to the board. There's no risk on the board's part and no risk to the contractor. If this is a failure in the first year, they certainly have the right to withdraw. But we're at least going to get 1 year at no cost, and we'll be able to track every single
Are we
one.
asking what happens if a parent wants not to purchase this plan, wants, some information at a later point?
There's no problem. I'll provide that information. The benefit to the parent under the subscription,
Wonderful.
the benefit to the parent under the subscription is they will be able to get a text message to their particular phone that tells them when the bus is within 5 minutes or 10 minutes of their particular home. The benefit to us is that now, instead of the children coming out at the last minute, the parents will have some advance notice. It'll help our routes run more efficiently. Parents will be empowered with knowing exactly when the bus is coming. It cuts down on the phone calls to my office, and I can tell you it's a win-win for both the parents and the district.
Are we asking that the bus companies have to have this?
That is the whole purpose of me being here tonight.
So are you saying a motion to say yes means the bus companies have to have this, sir?
I would ask for a resolution that would,
So you're asking for the bus company to be required
that's correct,
to have what?
to have this installed. At
At
no
what?
cost.
At no cost, so why would the bus companies mind?
Because some bus companies have an aversion to us knowing where their buses are all the time.
My
where are
question is,
they?
are we legally allowed to require the bus company to put on a device that we're selling off not the board, but someone else is selling a subscription?
And what cut is the board getting from that?
I'm asking, is the board allowed to legally require, force a bus company in their bids to put on a device from an outside contractor that we do not own, we have nothing
Well,
to do with?
the board has a track record of doing that. The board, when I first started, compelled the
I'm
contractor.
asking a legal question.
I can't
I'm not
answer.
asking Gus, I'm not asking you, I'm really asking the board attorney. Are we allowed to force them to put this on?
Yeah, but you're supposed to realize, we're doing it, I don't care about.
It's a very good thing.
No, 1 second, hold on. I don't really care if bus drivers make a
Why would
penny
there
or
be
not.
an aversion?
But today, if a bus gets lost, we have no idea if the bus lost. A parent calls up and says, where's my child? Gus can look it up and find out, was the bus parked? And you know the child's in the bus, in a hot bus, and he fell asleep probably. Or maybe the bus driver's running around, he got lost.
If the bus gets lost, the driver will probably be promoted.
Gus, one quick question. Could this be a disaster that instead of having the children waiting for the bus will ultimately have to wait for the children because people will say, okay, I have another 60 seconds, and they'll delay all the routes. Could this backfire on you?
If this turns out to not work as we have planned, we have the ability to just shut it off and say that it's not working.
Did you discuss this with all the vendors?
I have discussed this with the vendors. There's one vendor primarily that,
Who is that?
Which vendors?
that was Durham,
That what?
that has a problem with us doing it.
Are they good?
How about Jay? Does Jay have a problem with
He
it?
has not voiced that with me, although I've heard secondhand tonight that he might.
Yeah.
Now, I have a problem here, respectfully, Mr. Chairman. I'm being asked a legal question. I don't know, I guess my number wasn't working. I wasn't apprised of this whole thing going on tonight. Not that I have to be, but if there's legal issues, I should be. And I have a whole problem with it. If the bus companies were spoken to, and why, if there's legal questions, which I think that I was asked, I don't know enough about to give you advice. Why was it done this way?
Through the chair,
Well, we discussed it last time we came to the tablets and you said it would be legal.
it's 12:30 a.m. Can we discuss this in closed session next meeting?
I
Make a
agree.
decision?
No, I mean, we can, but why wait a month? That's the only reason.
Can we see the presentation?
Yes, no, she's ready. He's ready to run the film.
Let's run the presentation and then we'll vote on it next time,
Through the chair,
after we hear legal issues.
through the chair,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion.
1 second. You can make a motion after you finish the presentation. I'll wait. I will not. Like this? Well, let's watch that, please. So this is what it says
Mayor.
should select
Why have we done this way? What's the
This lets
intent of
dispatch know the exact locations of all agents on the bus at any given time.
Congratulations.
It also provides them with detailed information about each vehicle, including name, type, driver, destination, speed, and vehicle status. The information streets dispatch of each vehicle is fully customized.
If it's not legal, why even go through this one?
It's just as easy to view the routes the buses
I didn't know about what's happening today.
I'm leaving.
In addition to being able to visually see the agent's routes, dispatch has the option to display bus stops, and RSA corridors.
If it's not legal, why
Street Safety also has several customizable players to feature things like marks and facilities, such as your bus stop. Management can input any location, address, building, or facility to streets, giving dispatch.
Mayor.
Through the chair.
No, one question.
Listen, if Jay's isn't going to approve it, you guys aren't going to vote it down. So let's get serious and sit down. If Jay's isn't going to go with it, no one's approving it. Sit down.
I didn't know. I have no idea what's going on here.
Well, why would someone not go with it? Little reason? I don't understand.
The only thing that I had, I think it's a great thing. All I did was ask, can the board legally?
I can't give an answer this hour.
That's fine, so that's the only question.
I
So
understand
we
that,
want
but
to,
if
we
Jay's
want
is not going
So we can make a resolution if it's legal.
please, if Jay's isn't going to go with the board's going
Mr. Simon wants to make a motion, I don't know what it
I'll be
was.
very happy to vote on this if I know the legality of it.
So we can make a resolution, well,
Carl, you can't vote on something you don't have the legality on.
we can make the resolution depending if it's illegal.
I think it's contingent.
Okay, so that-
I will make a motion.
You make it, Betsy, you make a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I make a motion to approve the recommendation of the resolution by Gus, contingent upon review of our
And
attorney.
I will second this.
Okay.
We've taken care of the legal issue contingent on the legal viability of this option. Okay, call it please. We're calling a motion, go.
Can I hear the motion one more time?
To approve this contingent on legality. Correct?
On legal review of our attorney.
Correct.
What are they approving?
Okay.
What are they approving?
Is there a motion, is there a second? Roll call. Roll call. Mr. Fink?
Yes.
Mr. Seiler?
Yes.
Mr. Silver?
Yes.
Mr. Grunhut?
Yes.
Mr. Tiff?
Yes.
Mrs. Micchio?
Yes.
Mr. Greenspan?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Is there a
Motion to adjourn.
No.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. Betsy wants some.
Sorry.
I want to make a motion due to numerous issues that was discussed in closed session. I'd like to make a motion to immediately create a committee to review, to find the superintendent for next year, June 30th, 2012.
In other words, the superintendent.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, superintendent search committee.
Second.
Why are we deciding this? Discussion. Why are we deciding this today? Why are we
We're
making?
not deciding anything, we're just starting a committee.
Oh, the committee, oh.
Yeah, just to have all options open, that's all.
You can take it, I'm sorry.
Roll call.
Roll call, Michael.
Oh, I'm doing roll calls. Mr. Friedman?
No.
Mr. Greenspan?
Abstain.
Mrs. Micchio?
No.
Mr. Tiff?
Yes.
Mr. Grunhut?
No.
Mr. Silver?
Yes.
Mr. Seidler?
Yes.
Mr. Fink?
Yes.
Give me a second.
Four.
I would just like to add that. Was that right with you? Four yeses, 3 noes, 1 abstention.
Can I change my vote, please?
Okay.
Second that.
No.
I second that.
Okay, roll call to change vote.
Mr. Friedman votes yes.
Mr. Greenspan.
Yes.
Ms. Micchio.
Yes.
Mr. Tiff.
No.
Mr. Grunhut.
Yes.
Mr. Silver.
No.
Mr. Seitler?
No.
Mr. Fink?
No.
Motion to change doesn't go. There were 4 yeses?
Yes.
4 yeses.
4 yeses and 4 noes.
So it's 4 yeses. Were there 8 people here still? Okay. Okay, so
Motion to adjourn.
4 means you can't change it. It's dead on arrival.
Motion to adjourn.
So now the motion for the committee passes because it has 4 yeses and 3 noes and 1 abstention. So that motion passes. We now have a search committee. Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
No, 1 second, 1 second.
Who's in the search committee?
Hold on.
Who's on that search committee?
The president will put it together.
I would make Mr. Greenspan or Mr. Friedman. I would make one of the new guys. I mean, I don't care. I would do that. I would like to see one of them stand up.
I vote no on that.
I would like
Who voted no?
It's not a question of a vote. The president.
I think, wait, we should have outsiders part of the committee.
You get out.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Roll call.
Yes.
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 Circus.
Bring out the clowns.
This ends the this ends the circus tonight. Monkeys are now being put back in the cage.